Welcome to the 40-day journey with JMa Yoga, day 24. And today is going to be some Pincha Mayurasana Prep or peacock pose prep. So this posture is a forearm stand. The hands, the fingertips, the forearms, the elbows are all connected to the earth, and the rest of the body rises up. So we're going to practice with a few drills to help make this possible. When I'm in Pincha, I really like using a block in between my hands. For me personally, it helps me space my arms appropriately, and it helps me sort of draw into my center. The same idea when we use a block like in between our knees, it's to help bring that activation into our midline. So I find that really helps with my hands when I do Pincha. So if you'd like to and you have a block available, maybe grab that. I won't use it just yet. We're gonna start with a little prep. So to begin, we're just gonna bring our hands, our elbows, and our forearms down to the earth, and we're gonna lift up into our dolphin pose. From here, we can just sort of bend one knee at a time, find a little bit of movement side to side. And then we're gonna walk the feet back into a full forearm plank. From here, we're gonna slide the hips to one side and then rainbow the hips over to the other side. And again, side to side, building the shoulder strength, building the forearms connection to the earth as we grow the core and activate the core here. We've got a few more rounds just like this. Very nice. And then we're gonna roll over into a forearm plank on the left. So that forearm can stay facing forward, or you can pivot it. We want to make sure that the elbow stays stacked under the shoulder. Right arm lifts, hips stay lifted. I'm scissoring my feet here, one in front of the other. You can also stack the feet if you'd like. We'll take one more breath here. And then we'll come over to the right elbow on the earth, left arm lifts. Taking our forearm plank on this side. Holding, breathing. And then we'll come back to center. From here, we're going to tiptoe the feet forward into our dolphin pose. In dolphin, the knees might be bent, the heels might be off the ground, just like in down dog, though. We're working towards getting those legs straighter, working those heels closer to the earth, perhaps. We'll hold here for 5 deep breaths. Gaze can be back towards the feet, or you can start to practice gazing forward at the thumbs. 2 more slow breaths. And then we're going to plant the left foot. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, tap the right toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. And then we're going to keep the right leg lifted. And we're going to inhale, lift up onto the left toes. Exhale, heel down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 3 more. And then we're going to bring both feet down and we're going to walk it out. We're going to come into some Sphinx. And let's give the arms a rest. Arms along this side, left cheek to the mat. 2 deep breaths here. Breathing into the arms, breathing into the shoulders. And then we're going to come back up into it. So one way also to gauge how wide you should put your elbows is to reach, and the fingertips should reach just about to the opposite elbow. So if you cross your hands in front of you, that's a good distance apart. Then the hands come straight forward, plant as we lift the hips up, walk forward, dolphin. This time we're going to lift through the left leg. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to inhale, lift the left leg up, hold it. We're going to inhale, come up onto the right toes. Exhale, heel lowers. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come onto the heels, shake out the arms a little bit. If you'd like to use a block for your pincha, we're going to practice floating up now. Now that we're all warmed up and activated, hands come like an L shape around the block. I set my block down here in front of me. And then I place my elbows down. My gaze is either straight down on the mat below me or forward onto the block. Toes curl under, lift the hips. And then we're going to come into one leg rising. It can be either leg. And we're going to come onto that same tiptoe of the grounded foot, maybe just a little hop. Maybe you're able to just shift the weight forward into the palms, the forearms, the elbows, and just find a little lift. Eventually, maybe the knee comes in. You're lifting up with the top leg. If you start to go backward, press the fingertips into the earth. Press the forearms. You're trying to push the ground away as you lift with your top leg. And I like to, when I'm first coming up, I like to keep my bottom leg drawing the knee into the core. And then slowly you can work on straightening the second leg. Continue reaching up through the feet, planting down through the arms. And practice as much as possible. I find that my practice grows exponentially when I find 5 to 10 minutes a day to just go through these drills, get on my hands. Another tip I'd like to show you that sometimes helps me get into the shape. I have a couch right here, so I'm going to use it. You can also use a wall or a chair, but once you lift the hips above the shoulders with some support, I find it can be easier to find that equilibrium. So I'm going to show that here real quick. You can't really see the couch, but the couch is behind me. I just put one foot on the couch and I lift the other foot up, find the equilibrium, and then just float the back foot off. And that can be done on the wall as well. So finding something where you can stack one leg, the grounded leg, up a little higher, and then the hips stack over the shoulders easier is another trick that I use a lot. All right, thank you so much for joining me in this practice, in this journey. I appreciate it. The eternal love within me sees, honors, remembers, and connects to the eternal love within you and within all. Namaste.